Maybe yes. We haven't stopped trying to have sex. We've just been a bit...
Yeah, we can't have a child together. We're medically incompatible, so it's...
So you've stopped, then. Good. Today, I'm just going to get to know you, and then I will leave you each with this questionnaire to fill out before our second visit. Now, if you lie or obfuscate on any of our conversations or on this document, you should know with absolute certainty I will find out. So show me your warts before someone else does. Sorry, I'm just... How long have you two been married?
2 years.
First marriage for both?
This is my third.
Three's the charm?
Hope so.
So do I.
You know, I know 2 years doesn't seem like very long, but we've actually been through a lot together.
Not that much.
Busy lives.
Sorry. Chief, this is not the best time. Just a second.
I got a can of worms down here.
Chief, can I call you back?
15 years ago in Winnipeg, a woman testified against a rapist. Vicious crime.
Okay, Chief, seriously, I cannot talk about a vicious rape right now.
Man made threats at sentencing. The victim and her daughter were put in a new identity program for their own protection.
Almost done.
2 nights ago, the woman's daughter was sexually assaulted. Mother and sister was the same man.
Any evidence linking the two assaults?
That's what I want you to find out. What we do know is Winnipeg screwed up. The victims' identities were published on an archival website.
Oh, those bad people.
I need you here, King.
Okay, just as soon as I finish
Daughters
this...
waiting, daughters with Hicks from sex crimes. Get in here, now.
Can we... Honey, can you... Can we reschedule? Is that an option?
Cookie?
It's a gong show.
Chief in Winnipeg is an old friend. He's a good man.
Who's going to be looking for a new job soon?
You know, that whole service could be facing a crippling lawsuit, not to mention...
That her mother and daughter might have been assaulted by the
No,
same
we don't know
man.
that.
It's a gong show, sir.
King, not today, please.
How's Marie?
Hanging in.
You know I'm here, right?
How about you solve this case and explain to me why you're 3 inches short?
You noticed.
I'm too old for a growth spurt. So?
Flats. Don't look down, sir.
Mother's name is Veronica Prada. She's in my office.
Why can't I be with her?
Your daughter's giving a statement.
She did that at the hospital.
That was a medical exam.
In rape kit. I know. I was there. I don't understand why I'm being left out of this.
Alicia's an adult, and we need to
I am
treat
her mother. And given how you people screwed up...
Those people made a mistake, and I'm here to make it better.
Oh.
Hey.
Brittany, this is Detective Sergeant King.
Awesome to meet you.
Just on our way to a movie. I wanted to drop some paperwork off first.
Day off's canceled. We got our new case. Call the team, and Miss Proud in my office.
Where is my daughter?
Please, have a seat. Can I get you anything?
I just want to see Alicia.
I'm at a bit of a disadvantage right now because I don't have your file in front of me, so I don't know the details of your case. It would help if you could fill me in. So, what happened 15 years ago?
I was raped by Jeffrey Carson.
Is Carson Alicia's father?
No, he came after. I don't know who Alicia's father is. I was 16. I was working the streets.
Was he abusive to Alicia as well?
No, he just kind of ignored her.
And the assault?
He raped me and kicked me unconscious with steel-toed boots. I have Alicia's mitts. Can we get these to her? Thank you. 5 broken ribs, 36 stitches. Carson said if I went to the cops, he would hurt Alicia, and then he'd kill me.
Must have been frightening to testify against him in court.
He got 4 years. A hooker with a meth addiction? The jury didn't have much sympathy.
And the new identity program brought you here.
Years erasing one life, creating another, and now this.
Ms. Prada, we don't know that Jeffrey Carson is responsible for your daughter's...
15 years ago, that man left me under a bridge to freeze to death. 2 nights ago, my daughter is found under a bridge. It was him.
Jenny Hicks.
King, good to see you.
How's the baby?
Walking, talking, teething. It's been 48 hours. Alicia showered, washed her clothes. No DNA. Nothing.
Does she have any idea who did this?
Says she doesn't.
You believe it?
Yeah, I do. My theory right now? She was roofied at a sorority party the night of the assault. Top screen will confirm it.
What about Jeff Carson?
Looking into him just in case, but what are the chances? I have to take this.
Let me know what comes up. Alicia. Your mom gave you these.
I went missing at Ontario Place when I was 10. My mother practically had the whole thing shut down.
She cares about you.
She's paranoid. I'm not going to end up like her.
Alicia,
I didn't want her to know about this. Kevin told her.
is Kevin your boyfriend?
No, just a friend.
Alicia, I need you to take me back to this party the other night.
I can't remember much. Tequila. And more tequila. Then outside,
I wanted air. That's it. Then I woke up. I was just cold and there was this feeling like stinging. I was under my coat. I thought maybe this is what a hangover feels like. But when I stood up, everything hurt. And where were you? Under this bridge. My mom thinks it's Carson, right? There's no way. What else do you remember? My underpants were in my pocket. I walked home, had a shower, went to class. Alicia, I'm gonna need you to go back there with us to the place you woke up after that party. I feel so stupid. This is not your fault. Your mom's here. She wants to see you. No way. I can't. She'll make it about her. Then how about we call Kevin? Maybe he can stop by, pick up your mom, take her home. How does that sound? Fine. Okay, mom's taken care of. Let's head out. Spears and Ingrid, I want you guys to head over to the sorority house. I want the name of every Neanderthal that was at that party.
My first time inside a sorority house, Spears.
I was familiar with a few places a long time ago.
Martin, you and I are heading to the crime scene. I want you to stay close to Alicia. She's still in shock.
You sure I'm the right person for this? Shouldn't be a woman?
Nope. You're my guy. I'll just be a sec.
Hey, got a minute?
Not really.
Earlier with Brittany, it was a professional. I apologize.
For what? She's cute. We're just exploring our options.
Sure, good.
Oh, I could adopt your girlfriend. She's young enough.
Alicia was so totally drunk. You know, first time she let loose. Which is surprising, right? For a girl like her.
Like her.
Yeah, her heritage. Anyway, it was a huge party. I lost track of her.
Did you see her leave with anyone?
No, she's a bit of a loner. She's pretty, but she's different. That can be hard. We recruited her, right? To convince her to pledge. It's nice having one different girl.
Do you all live here?
No, not all of us. There's tests you gotta pass.
Tests.
Like, you gotta be able to chug a liter of milk with a hot sauce chaser. There's underwear golf, phone book fights. They kill.
Sounds pretty tough.
Yeah, you gotta be able to root out the girls that don't have it. Sharing a bathroom with 10 girls is deadly.
Where can I get a list of the names of the boys at your party?
Invite page on my profile.
Megan, we believe Alicia may have been drugged by someone at your party.
Probably.
You don't seem surprised.
Everyone gets a refeed in college.
Everyone?
Almost. It's like a rite of passage. You know, some boy drops drugs in your drink, and the next thing you know, you're looking for your bra in the quad.
Does this look familiar? I'm right here, you're not alone.
I remember opening my eyes and seeing those arches above me, like ribs.
You're safe, it's all right.
My mother's gonna make me move back in with her.
I still live with my mother. In some cultures, it's considered normal.
I can't do that again.
I understand. Yeah, sometimes it's hard not having a brother or a sister around.
Yeah.
I get it, because I'm a lonely only. Used to have a bunk bed, though.
An only child with a bunk bed? That's depressing.
I rotate top and bottom. It was fun.
My friends were right.
Right about what?
I should have had sex before. The girls at the house were always teasing me about it. Well, they were obsessed with it, actually. Megan was always trying to figure out a way to get me to do it.
Figure out a way?
I wanted my first time to be special. How stupid is that?
That's not stupid. Megan should know that. We should get you something to eat. Come on.
Spears, you interviewed Megan.
Yeah, Ingrid did.
Bring her downtown.
Think she has something to do with this?
Could do.
Ingrid. Boss thinks one of these girls might have something to do with it. Megan.
Sharing a bathroom with 10 girls is deadly. So, Megan, I think it's so great that you guys let Alicia into your house.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I would have loved to have had that opportunity.
I don't know. You obviously work hard, right? That's all it takes.
I must have just missed my chance.
I'm sure you were given other opportunity.
Oh, yeah, it evens out for sure. So, Megan, I have a team back at the house looking through your room right now. Want to tell us what we might find in there?
I don't know. Books, stuff.
So we're not going to find any drugs of any kind.
No way.
So when you said being roofied was a rite of passage, what do you mean by that?
That was just an expression. My contacts are getting so dry in here. I slipped it into her purple Jesus, okay? We were just trying to help her fit in. I mean, she made this big production about sex being meaningful, implying we were sluts or whatever. It's just sex. Nobody remembers their first time.
Megan?
I'm not going to tell you who the boy is. He's really sweet and gentle. I know. No, you know?
You know how easy it would be for me to find out the names of every guy you've slept with and all of them in here?
It was Trevor Briggs. Rugby player. Alicia thought he was cute. I'm not, evil.
You could be adopting from that gene pool, you know that, right?
Charge her with administering noxious substance. Pick up Trevor Briggs.
King, I found Carson.
Good news.
Not really.
Okay, bad news.
He moved to the city right after the names were posted on that website. Jeffrey Carson could have done it.
Alicia. Hi. Thanks for waiting. I have some difficult news. Your friend Megan and some of the other girls, they drugged you the other night. And they arranged for a boy named Trevor Briggs to have sex with you. Do you recognize him from that night?
Sort of. I kind of knew him from parties.
I'm so sorry, Alicia.
Why would they? Why?
Alicia, listen to me. You know that feeling you had every time you walked into that house? That you were different? You were right. You are different. You're better than those girls. That's why you felt that way. Megan and her friends are the worst of the worst.
What's your major, Trevor?
Poli-sci. I'm gonna be a lawyer.
Good. Put your pre-law cap on. We know that Megan drugged Alicia and set her up to have sex with you. We know that Alicia woke up in a ravine with her underwear in her pocket. She'd been assaulted. We also know that you were the last person to see Alicia. Now, looking at this evidence, what would you advise your client to do in this situation? Tell the truth, Trev. It's your only chance.
Megan said Alicia liked me, just kind of freaked out by guys. But she drugged her so she could get it over with. I took her back to my place. She was out of it. I took off her underwear, but it just wasn't hot. I mean, Alicia's hot when she's in class, but so I didn't.
Trevor?
She had vomit all over her, and she was all. It wasn't hot. I put her underwear in her pocket, and I helped her back to her house.
Because she wasn't hot. You're telling me you didn't rape her because
Rape. It wasn't rape. Her friends asked me to.
And you do whatever the girls ask you to.
Sometimes.
Trevor, did any of it feel wrong at all?
I couldn't, yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, it felt wrong. Am I in trouble?
You'll be charged with aggravated sexual assault. You might want to reconsider your career choice.
Hey, sweetie. Hi. I don't get a hug?
Mom.
I'm sorry.
Veronica, I wanted to
I
give you an
brought
update
you
on your daughter's...
celery with peanut butter and raisins.
I don't want celery right now. When we spoke on the phone, I
knew
told
you
you
never
that we're
said
very
anything
close to
about
making an
those
arrest
girls.
in your
Stop. I knew
daughter's
it.
case.
Stop.
But there's something else that we've discovered during the course of the investigation that I have to share with you. Jeff Carson is in the city.
Since when?
6 months.
Alicia, we are leaving
There is
now.
no
I'm not
connection
going
to your
anywhere.
daughter's
That doesn't
assault,
matter.
and we have no reason to
Alicia, we're
believe
leaving
that he
tonight.
knows
I
where
told you
you
I
are.
can't do this.
I'm moving in with Kevin. I already asked him I'm going to crash
Alicia,
his
we
couch.
talked about
No,
this.
you talk. Let's just calm down.
We are getting a hotel, and
You
I
want to do that again? Fine. I'm not coming.
Can't you help?
She's a legal age, I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it, Jess.
I just don't want the bad decisions we made when we were 22, 32 to haunt us. It shouldn't make a difference.
Honey, we're gonna get a baby, okay? Don't panic.
Yeah, but not like any baby. Not like a morally defective baby like Megan.
Who's Megan?
Sorority cyborg who roofied my Vic. Okay, we gotta go through these questions.
We gotta coordinate our lives. I made a preliminary
We're not
list.
gonna lie. We're not gonna lie. They're gonna talk to everyone we know anyway.
Crap. Crap.
Search. They'll expect stains on your hands.
Okay, I gotta tell you something.
What?
Sit down. I think you should sit down.
Okay. Either it's serious or you're rehearsing how to tell our kid they're adopted.
It's a chip.
A chip. Yes, I am familiar.
I've been going to Gamblers Anonymous.
Since when?
I kind of fell off the wagon.
How much did you lose?
It doesn't matter.
Danny, don't
no,
tell me.
I'm getting help, and one step is being honest. So
Okay, so back up, Mr. Honest. When did this happen?
last week when I was with her, the bender.
No such thing. A bender's a bender. A bender means big.
Well, it wasn't that big.
Well, it was big enough to get a chip.
And Taylor actually saw me spinning and called me on it, and showed me the light.
Taylor. The light.
No, it's an expression, honey. Come on. I mean, she hauled me into my first meeting. So.
Again, I repeat, Taylor.
Look, the important thing is gonna look it on the application, right? I mean, they were gonna find out about the gambling anyway, and now I'm in recovery. Officially, right? So it's all good. Thought you'd be happy.
If you thought I'd be happy, you would have told me when it happened.
Where are you going?
For a walk.
I'd like to talk about this.
Call Taylor.
Say we find out that Jeff Carson raped Alicia or someone else did. Unless he confesses.
And why would he?
There is no way we are gonna get a conviction. Because we've already got the college kids, Megan and Trevor.
This sounds like fun.
I understand all that, but it's our job to try. Because Trevor didn't rape Alicia.
Martin, the rapist lawyer, will throw it to Trevor and say that he did it. Trevor's lawyer will throw it back and say that the rapist did it.
Cases will drag on for years and we'll lose both
It's
convictions.
a waste of time. There are other cases we can win.
Halt this investigation. That's a big win for the rapist.
What if it was your own daughter?
Don't do that.
Okay. I hear you. I appreciate it. But let's just find this family some truth. Let's leave getting convictions for later. Ingrid, take Carson's picture around campus, see if anyone recognizes him.
Okay.
And we need to talk to Carson, see what his alibi is.
Without revealing that Veronica or Alicia live in the city.
Is there anything on his sheet we can use?
There's a long list of break-in enters. We can go on his robbery, tell him there was a neighborhood break-in.
Works for me.
I don't understand.
There's been some break-ins recently. We're just doing a little canvas.
And we noticed you've had some similar convictions against you in the past.
15 years ago.
You working these days, Mr. Carson?
Disability. Pins in my back.
So last week you were just puttering around the house then?
Oh, I have my meetings.
Your meetings?
AA meeting, Friday. 9 years sober.
Congratulations. Anything else?
NA Tuesday, church Sunday, Bible study Wednesday and Saturday nights. I was saved.
And what about Thursday?
I was watching TV, spooning my girl all night.
Your girl, does she live here too?
Yes, we're engaged. Actually, Nancy showed me the light. Got me diagnosed too.
Diagnosed.
I'm bipolar. I spent a lot of time self-medicating that. We were watching some reality TV thing, reptile hoarders.
And you went to jail for a sexual assault conviction, is that right?
Why are you asking that?
I didn't find your name on the sex offender registry. You moved from Winnipeg how long ago?
6 months.
I want to get on that.
Yeah, for sure.
We can take care of that for you.
Great, fine. Yeah, I have no problem with that.
Well, if we could just get Nancy's number to verify, that'd be great.
Yeah, of course.
One more question, Mr. Carson. What made you move here?
Work. Nancy's transferred for work.
Seemed to have really cleaned up his act.
Please.
You don't think people can change?
I think now he's a sober rapist. Bring Nancy in. I want to talk to her, woman to woman. Hey, Taylor, can I talk to you for a sec? Sure. Nice shoes. Thanks. Nice hair. Thanks. So I'm gonna need you to stay out of my personal life. What? Taking Danny to GA. I can take care of my own family. Thanks very much.
He's my partner.
He's my husband.
I was trying to help him. He was spiraling. You were there.
Danny is in a vulnerable place right now.
And what are you implying?
You're a child.
I'm 26.
You're a child and you're meddling in my marriage. Yeah.
We done?
We'll be done when you promise to stay away from my husband.
Should I call back?
No, go.
I got a guy to identify Carson who's been on campus.
I knew it. Bring him in. We clear?
It's Jeff, with respect.
Alicia. How you doing? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. This is my friend Kevin.
Hi. Hey.
This is Detective Martin. I have something that Kevin said I should tell you.
It's important. Let's go upstairs.
I'm sorry, I lied to you.
It's okay. I'm here.
I lied to my mom and you, and
You just need to tell him. Take your time, Alicia. There's nowhere else I need to be but right here with you.
I made a profile page with my old name.
Jenna Gray Eyes.
I know I wasn't supposed to.
She just has the two friends, me and this girl. I had those exact same glasses. Yeah, I wear contacts now, and cops aren't allowed to wear glasses. I lost that pair.
Yeah, Alicia.
When did he post this?
I guess about 7 months ago.
Who's Susie?
She said she was my cousin. Did you tell her where you live? She was maybe going to visit this summer. I don't know why I did it.
You did it because your mother stopped you from ever knowing who you really were.
Did your mother ever mention a cousin Susie? No. Guys, excuse us for a second.
Located the cousin.
Do you think it might be?
Carson, yeah. I'm heading down to talk to the fiancé in soft interrogation.
Jeff was in bed, arms around me, as Jesus is my witness.
Well, unfortunately, Jesus can't testify in court.
You're funny. Now, is this about the sexual assault in his past?
Why would you ask me that?
Neighborhood break-ins? I think I would have heard.
What has Mr. Carson told you about his past?
Everything. We're engaged.
And how did you feel about what he told you?
He was sick. I took him to AA and then church. We found a lot of peace there.
Nancy, has Mr. Carson ever mentioned...
I have faith that people can change. You don't need to condone to understand. With understanding comes forgiveness, and forgiveness sets us free.
Well, what would you say if I told you your fiancé hasn't changed? That he may have lured a young woman into a very dangerous situation?
I'd say it wasn't him. It was me. My fiancé's a good man, but he needed to make amends.
Amends.
We're happy, but his guilt is this giant turd in our punch bowl.
Okay.
He won't get married until he's apologized.
So you tracked her down.
The internet. You can run, but you can't hide. People put their ultrasounds online. There are comments on your existence before you're even formed. I pretended to be her cousin because I wanted to get a sense of how stable she was before we...
Before you what?
They deserve to know my fiancé is not a threat.
Or you do.
Pardon?
I'm thinking you tracked the victims down to see how your fiancé would react. Because some people don't change. And you wanted to know the truth before you got married. Mr. Carson, before you say anything, we want to apologize.
For what?
We lied to you. We're not really with robbery.
We're with the Major Crimes Task Force.
Major crimes.
I do want to say, though, we are very impressed with the way that you've turned your life around.
What is this about?
A sexual assault. You're a person of interest.
All those steps and going to church. I have to be honest, though, in situations like these, I'm always hopeful, but I am rarely surprised.
Well, you don't think
Let's
that
see if you can surprise me.
When was the last time you saw Janet Gray Eyes?
15 years ago.
Oh, well, not surprised. Mr. Carson, lying is not very Christian, nor is it very nice.
We have a sworn statement that put you outside her sorority house recently.
Can you tell me what an unemployed man with pins in his back would be doing there?
I need to make amends.
Thou shalt not stalk young
I
women.
wasn't stalking her.
Wasn't stalking who?
Jenna, Alicia, whatever.
15 years ago, you made some pretty serious threats.
Do you remember making those threats?
I was angry then, sick.
But you feel better now?
I let Jesus into my heart, and I needed to show them that as proof so they would know I would never harm them.
I'm not a religious person. I grew up on bad TV and rock and roll.
I did not lay a hand on that girl. Is that what this...
I believe in truth. You seek forgiveness from God. I need to know the truth in order to find peace.
Years ago, I made a mistake. And all I was doing was trying to make whatever pain I caused go away. That's all.
You know what's creepy? It's all about you, not God or your steps. This is all about what you need, and I think you need revenge. You expect me to believe that you're some angel who just hangs out outside of sorority houses waiting to tell young women that you're not a threat. You expect me to believe that the whole reason you moved here with Lady Jesus Saves was to tell them that they're safe? I don't buy it. think a jury will either.
I think God just told me to get a lawyer.
You're letting him go?
I have to. He won't confess. I'm sorry, there's not enough to charge
You
him.
said you were gonna make this better. What's it gonna take to put this man away? One of us to end up dead?
We're gonna continue to investigate. We'll keep an eye
That's
on him.
not gonna matter. I think we have to go. Okay? I'm sorry, but we have to go.
Can't believe this is happening.
I know.
You can't go. So I won't even be able to text you?
No.
So we start again.
If there's anything I can do before you leave.
Alicia's best friend since grade 2.
Backup glasses?
Oh, my favorite pair.
How many pairs do you have?
Hey, I don't want to be rude, but you're like in your 30s. You got to move out of your mom's house.
I don't live with my mom, Alicia.
I thought you said.
And my mother lives with me.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Alicia?
You can't just quit school, throw our entire life away? But what if Carson wasn't responsible for this?
Were you at the party the other night? Did you see anything?
No. I just stayed home, watched a movie.
What movie do you watch?
I don't know. I always fall asleep before anything happens.
Hey, what's up?
It's Kevin, Alicia's friend. I think he's hiding something.
What?
He had a pair of glasses, lost them. He's wearing the pair of glasses now, calls them his favorite. It's just something doesn't line up, and his alibi, it's weak, so anyway, it's worth a look.
All right, listen up. We're looking for these glasses or a part of them. Also, recheck the tire tracks, footprints, anything. Hey.
I ran into Taylor.
Oh, yeah? How's she doing?
You attacked her in the washroom?
It was a discussion.
She and Danny, the partners, Jess, they talked like us.
We slept together.
She was trying to help him.
Since when does Taylor cry on your shoulder?
Stick to the point.
I'm telling Brittany.
So you think Kevin really did it?
He lied about not being at the party. Checked Megan's invite page.
Could be another reason. He seems to really love her.
Exactly. Alicia was drugged up, out of it, flirting. Trevor was all over her.
Kevin's watching, getting jealous.
You know, guys like that sit outside a house for hours, waiting, flirting. So he saw Trevor drop her off at home. He brings her here.
Lost his glasses in the process.
For part of him.
Well, if he was smart, he'd buy another pair.
Call me if you get anything.
All right.
Most women tend to look past guys like you, Kevin. Big mistake. Adam Ellis, my best friend. He got me. Sometimes I feel like he was the one. I just couldn't get past his glasses. I've been married 3 times, and I think if I'd have married that guy like you, everything would have turned out differently. I'd be happy.
Didn't find the glasses under the bridge.
It's okay, I picked up a pair of them all.
You're unbelievable.
Hasn't denied they're his.
You don't have a case without a confession.
I love me a challenge.
Tell me about it.
Sometimes men and women get their signals mixed. It's confusing. Sometimes I want something, sometimes I don't. Like chocolate. Or when I was younger, boys. I was so confused about boys. I was confused. I can't imagine how confused they were. Got me into a lot of trouble. Mixed signals. You know what I mean? Kevin. If you made a mistake, if you read a situation wrong, the first thing you have to do to make it better is to tell the truth.
She was just hanging off of him. I waited. She just dumped her on the porch. Got her to her feet. She had that bruise on her face. She wasn't making much sense. I wanted her so badly. was right there. But then after and she just laid there. And I realized what I'd done. She had told me what had happened to her mom. And I didn't want Alicia to know it was me. So I put her jacket over her so that she'd be okay. I was almost 5 and joggers come through there, so I knew she'd be okay. Alicia will never forgive me. No, she.
I need you to sign these papers.
I mailed them to you. Thought you'd be gone by now.
Alicia's staying. She wants to stay in school.